Race number 2. First leg of the bipod. Gates are back, and they are sent on their way. More Than a Dream, a little slow into stride towards the outside. Jet to the Sun began well over towards the inside. Cat's Meow came away with the speed, tucks in just behind them. Quick Trip in the centre of the course is showing plenty of toe too. Ticket to Vegas is just off that leading line. Also, Distant Winter in the red cap is just tracking that leading group as they race on down towards the final 700 metres. Over towards the inside, Jet to the Sun goes the quickest. In the centre, Quick Trip races closest to that one. They being followed towards the inside by National Disgrace is moving into contention, and Distant Winter just in behind that. The red cap Ticket to Vegas is just off the speed. Towards the outside, Green Isle is now being shaken up and trying to get into the race too. Between runners, Gimme the Limelight is about 4 lengths back as they race down towards the final 300. In the centre of the course, Distant Winter starts to challenge for the lead. Down the inside, Quick Trip is right there. Then comes Ticket to Vegas. Distant Winter on the outside, claiming the advantage close home and running on well. And Distant Winter, too strong, powers away from Quick Trip in the closing stages. Ticket to Vegas was in behind that, and they were followed by Below Deck, who flashed home up towards the inside. Head on view at this stage, the white cap, the blue sleeves, 9 Quick Trip was in front, but right alongside you see the red cap, the Drakenstein Sulks, horse number 6, Distant Winter under Aldo de Meyer, too strong in the closing stages, and 6 Distant Winter draws off to win the second. 9 Quick Trip stays on for second, 5 Ticket to Vegas, and 1 Below Deck, the finishing order, race 2.
Race 2 has been won by number 6, Distant Winter, a quick double for the Backyard. This is a daughter of Water Winter, and well done to Masibuleli Boy. He's received R1,000 from Hollywood Bets, and thank you to them both and Cape Racing. I'm with Candice, and Candice, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
I think going into the race, she had the form to win it, but they still have to carry it off, and she's so lovely and relaxed.
Yeah, she's got lovely temperament, Vicky, and she's improved a lot since the season. I gave her a bit of a break. I actually was going to run another filly here today, and she ended up getting injured, so I had to quickly get her out, and I was just hoping that she'd had enough for today, but I think her class just pulled her through anyway. But she's an improving filly, Vicky. She's got, as you say, a super temperament, and yeah, she's who knows where she'll end up. She's not the biggest of fillies. She's a small little filly, but got a big heart and lovely action, and yeah, I'm very happy that she could get it. It's nice to be able to, get blacked up and then come back and be able to run and win a maiden.
And I think, as you mentioned in the lead-up interviews, the stake money is just so good in the first 2 races. It's worth going for.
Well, that's what I said. Everybody's bringing out obviously their better horses for those kind of races with the stake money. And as I say, I hauled her off for holiday and back into here. So well done to Gaynor, Kevin, team at Drakenstein. It's been a great run for them. To Dennis, the groom, who's had Future Variety won in the first and this one, and he had Sugar Mountain last meeting. So he said his last 3 runners, 3 winners. So well done to him. Great ride from Aldo, and yeah, to my whole team at home. It's been a good day so far.
It has made continue. Well done, Candice.
Thank you.
Next up, Aldo's made it back, and a nice double to start off the day. And Aldo, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
As Candice mentioned, these were the 2 principal runners. Not that it stops here, but it's nice to get them behind you almost.
Yeah, Vicky, listen, they still carry a bit of pressure. You have to bring them home, and they look like the right 2, but they were competitive races and competitive horses, as you saw the runner up there. If you took our filly out the race, she would have won the race very comfortably, and probably one for the public to pencil in. She looks like a decent sort, and she just happened to find us in the form of One Better here today. Always going well throughout the race, and I never thought I'd expect anything to give her a challenge the way that she did, but this filly was always comfortable. And mild concerns after sprinting her up that she wasn't at her peak fitness, but she still had the class to pull it off, and I thought I was going to wait on her as long as possible just to let her unwind when she told me she was ready to do so. So big kudos to Candice, her entire team, Tara and everyone involved. A lot of work going on behind the scenes. I can't take credit for any of it. I just kind of had to pilot them home here today, and they made it very easy for me. So again, nice representing the colours of Miss Rupert. We've been in a rich vein of form, and we hope we can continue right throughout to the rest of the season, carry over into Durban. So not neglecting Cape Town. It's been a phenomenal place to race throughout the season, and things are only looking up for us. So everyone involved here at Kenilworth, Hollywood, Mr. Boards, everyone. Kevin, told him this filly's got a belly like ours prior to the race, but I didn't stop her there and was going to stop them. So long may it continue.
Well done, there you go. That's Elder de Meyer going through the comments. Kevin Somerville's up next, representing Drakenstein Stud. Well done, Kevin.
Thanks very much, Vicky. Yeah, obviously, congratulations to Gaynor. It's nice to get the maiden out of the way with this filly. She had a nice, a very good campaign as an early 2-year-old in the summer. You never know how they're going to come back. But she looks like she seems to take her racing really well and have a lovely sort of mind in her, a lot like the Water Winters. They seem to really sort of, just have beautiful temperament. So she should progress from here. We're just debating what the next options are now with her, whether she goes to Durban or whether she stays here for the Colts nursery, because there's no longer a filly's nursery. So, just lots of options, and they're nice ones to have.
Kevin, I must say, you touched on her likelihood to Water Winter, but in going through sort of about the 6,500, Elder was relaxed on her, and she was almost a splitting image of her father. He had that lovely demeanour about him.
Very much so. If you ever need to sort of calm your broodmare down, Water Winter's the one to do it. She does have a wonderful temperament, and, you can see that in her racing.
We look forward to the next step, whatever it may be. Well done.
Thanks very much, Vicky, and obviously just congratulations to Candice and Elder. Thank you very much.
Definitely a formidable team with regards to the association with Drakenstein Stud. Candice, Sebastian Robinson and Elder de Meyer. Number 6, Distant Winter, beautiful daughter of Water Winter, wins race 2. Well done to Drakenstein Stud for breeding and owning. Lovely. And also, as Candice touched on, Dennis, he's had his last 3 runners have been winners. So Dennis has been with the backyard for many a year. Let's chat, see what MJ's got to say. She's speaking to Devin Ashby, who rode number 5, Ticket to Vegas.
Yeah, thanks, Vicky. I got Devin Ashby. He rode Ticket to Vegas. The horse that won quite convincingly, but this filly is improving nicely.
Yeah, look, we wanted to see improvement from this filly. She's still very green. Rode her a few times at home. She gave me a nice feel, but she'll probably be wanting more ground and looking forward to her career.
The public follow, they might get a ticket to Vegas.
Well, if they're watching, then they're better.
Thanks, Devin. That's Devin Ashby, just ridden Ticket to Vegas. A filly that's really improving nicely and one that could be in the black book. That's 2 from 2 for Candice and Aldo. Race 3 is up next, and we're going to the replay of race 2 at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth.